Hello and welcome to this edition of English News. I'm Kate Mary. First, the top headlines. Chief Minister's statement on border fencing not clear, demands public hearing on the issue. Now the news in detail. In connection with the border fencing taken up along the Indo-Myanmar international boundary, a meeting on protection of land in border fencing was held at the conference hall of More Trade Center. The meeting was participated by representatives from Icham, KSO More Blog, Tamil Sangam and village chief of those affected villages in the current border fencing. Members of the Tamil Sangam claim that after the missing of border pillar number 78, they have placed Pakka fencing for the last 15 years, claiming it as the original boundary. In the present border fencing, pillar number 1, 2, 4 and 7 will be affected and will create way for losing Manipur's territory to Myanmar. Those who spoke on the occasion lamented the lackluster role of state government in not taking up any concrete action to prevent loss of state territory to Myanmar in the ongoing border trade of the fencing. Though the meeting on border fencing was held on June 19 to 20, yet the actual construction works on border fencing has been already taken up 2 years ago. Convener of Icham, Brojendro Ningomam, has termed the recent statement of Chief Minister Oibobi on Independence Day celebration that not even an inch of state territory will be lost to Myanmar. However, he expressed happiness in learning that a state committee has resolved to review the border fencing work taken up along the border. He also insisted the review to be taken up with the presence of state officials to avoid any misunderstanding to bring about transparency.
State cabinet what is to welcome to it. State government authority Myanmar authority, government of India, Makwesi joint separate of view Hana, money joint separate of Bukanga, the committee, music, Tommy, Hazard. Soon as the instruction to another. Really, feel the tie had got Masaka officials in the some sort of window, not build directly Nipani, no need yet the younger to take Masaki.
In an effort to prevent killing of wild animals and to preserve it, Peoples for Animals Thoubal have distributed 7 slow lorries to the forest yesterday. It may be recalled that Peoples for Forest Thoubal, in association with Forest Department, has been taking care of various wild animals captured from the forest, and after taking due care and attention for them, have regularly released to the forest their natural habitat. Vice Chairman of People for Thoubal maintained that due to the unabated deforestation of forest, many birds and animals find hard to survive in the forest, and they came out in search of food and living in people inhabited areas, and this is responsible for catching a lot of wild birds and animals. He also admitted that police and Assam Rifles personnel are extending help in preservation of wild animals, birds from the forest. He also sought support and cooperation from general public in saving and protecting animals on our earth.
Deforestation torokpa yang kokthok umanglam kokthorok pasina masi jumlakta changjalaga makoi haira makoi chananaba thirakpada jumlakta changjalakpane jumlakta changjalakpadagi haiba jiba singse masi mina phaba masini hoje koigi lamjis anari masi jiri bam gumba lapa mafam adi tamengo machingbadagi aduga koigi manipur sigi tampaki lamdam sing maruina mokok sengmai amadi garok na chingba hill rail sidagi ayamba phangba sloloris ngakani masi ngasi akoina thadoi posing je makoi lone ma safe oire masama uda koigi ana ek leitre maramna makoi singa se safe oire haina koina ayaba loina masi gumba atangba sidulwan da chalaba sa singa se kanbada Manipur police amadi Assam Rifle gi yamna chawraba mating amaga loina hariba polam sing si PFA Thobalna masi kanba ngamjarakpani.
Distribution ceremony for leading teams in cleaning drive taken up at Sekmai and Kanglatombi area was held today. The cleanliness drive was taken up under the initiative of Socio-Economic Upliftment Society at Awang Sekmai Scheduled Caste Community Hall. MLA KH Debendro, President of Society KH Gauro and Jila Parishad member of Kurkul Randhoni and many others were also present on the occasion. Speaking on the occasion, Secretary of the Committee Jeevan Kumar maintained that the society has been taking up various development programs for the people of the area. The need for neat and clean arises so that the society has decided to take up a cleanliness drive in the area. He also saw the support and cooperation of general public in the activities of the society.
amasung akoina ngamjaba prize thapiragadi angang akoigi club ki members singje sisu loina thawai yauna tobini haibagi pandam da koina tobani khata na ko samaj yai phanabgi damta maruina kangla tomi amasung sengmai ni adubo koi se Imphal West register to win Imphal West district ko from time to time expand to kani na khalli aduga akoina sida koina dam chauthok chaba yam pongthok chaba akoina ngasi phawbada government gi lupa ma bhaw hangdri aduga any other NGO natraga public tagi individual amadagi siki ma bhaw lodri akoina
warm reception and blessing has been extended to Saugaijam Vidya Lakshmi from Jiribam, who is currently undergoing a peace cycle rally campaign all over northeastern states, carrying the message of love and peace instead of committing crime against women and children. Titular King of Manipur, Isemba Sana Jauba, has given the warm blessing and encouragement to the girl who is all set to embark on a lone tour in the entire northeastern states. Vidya Lakshmi will cover the entire northeastern states within 100 days and will interact with peoples of all the northeastern states and will spread the message of love, peace and unity, apart from expressing no to crime against women and violence in the region. The total expense of our journey and mission will be borne by Child Welfare Ashram Jiribam. Titular King Sana Jauba wished all the best in our tour of entire northeastern states. One-day laparoscopic urology workshop begins at Jennings Conference Hall today. The workshop was jointly organized by Jennings Department of Surgery and Associations of Surgeons of India, Manipur Stat Chapter. Director Jennings Professor L. Chandramani, President of Manipur Chapter of Association of Surgeons, Dr. Ketrimim Kala, were also present on the workshop. Urology Head of Department Dr. S. Rajendra and many eminent doctors from outside the state are also participating in the workshop. Professor Ketrimim Kala maintained that with the advancement in science and technology, many changes could be seen in laparoscopic surgery. He further maintained that U technique is also a modern technique. He also affirmed that the workshop was specially organized to gain knowledge more on this field at the latest and international level.
Cause factor, of course, some voice related cause factor, one of the problem. No, we should not base on such factor. We want to set the patient, want to treat the patient in such a manner that should be comfortable to the patients. Easily can walk in the hospital period. After doing operation, suppose the patient is hospitalized for 15 days. But by your endoscopy, patient can be discharged next day.
To wrap up the headlines once again, Chief Minister's statement on border fencing not clear demands public hearing on the issue. Well, that's it in this edition. Stay tuned and keep watching.